Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Real quick, people stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 802 iRacing League BG Graphics Limited Truck Series. My name is Christopher Maxwell here with Fearless Broadcasting. Happy to bring you the coverage of the inaugural season and their first race here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in Charlotte, North Carolina. Want to welcome everybody here to the broadcast today. And go ahead, before we start everything, shout out our broadcasting partners. First off, I want to thank the broadcasting partners that support the 802 iRacing League, that being BG Graphics. BG Graphics is a graphic design company specializing in company logos, iRacing logos, race winner posters, schedule layout, and designs. Check BG Graphics out if you're interested. The 802 iRacing League is a community built off integrity of online sim racing with several other series to offer besides the limited truck series. We are also currently running 2 different series, both using NASCAR Next Gen car. The 802 Winston Cup Series, which has a 350 iRating cap, 3,500 iRating cap, and is entering its 7th season, which starts Sunday, May 10th, and runs weekly. And entering its inaugural season, we have the 802 Elite Next Gen Series, which has a 3-week preseason starting Thursday, May 14th, with a regular season starting June 4th. For all information on the 802 iRacing League, go check out the 802 iRacing League Facebook and join the Discord. The 802 iRacing League podcast is a weekly podcast found on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. This is a weekly podcast going over all the 802 iRacing League series that are currently in session. They would thank Lightning Lady Barbecue Catering, Lardy's Barbecue Catering. Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering is a food catering service in northern New York area, specializing in all things barbecue. Lightning Lardy's does weddings, birthday, anniversaries, weekend parties, and the list goes on. For more information, check out their Facebook page at Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering. Remember, never trust a skinny cook. BG Grab 802 iRacing League is also sponsored by Josh's Lawn Care. Josh's Lawn Care is a property maintenance service located northeast of New York, doing lawn care for both residential and commercial properties. Services are mowing, landscaping, excavator work, tree services, spring and fall cleanups, along with snow removal in the winter months. Find more at Josh's Lawn Care Facebook page. And thank you to the Fearless Broadcasting partners that help bring you all the broadcasts across Fearless Broadcasting. Premier Racing Setups, your one-stop setup shop for all your iRacing needs, from being a beginner in the C-Class Open Truck Series to going to qualify for your eNASCAR Coca-Cola Series qualifier. You can trust Premier Racing Setups to get you to the checkered flag and in victory lane. And next time you go to order a setup, you can use code FEARLESS15 on your next order to save 15% at checkout. UC Spider Studios is one of the lead content creators in iRacing, taking your dreams and making them reality. From custom iRacing photos to trailers for your next league, you can trust UC Spider Studios to do the job to the highest quality and you in mind, and exceed your expectations. Check them out next time you're looking for anything graphic design related, video related, or even animation related. Admin Box is the official race control button box sponsor of the Fearless Broadcasting Network. If you're looking to get an edge on the competition and have the best equipment you need to get yourself an Admin Box today, based specifically for iRacers and people that do race control, you do not want to miss out on this system. Go to www.adminbox.com. Admin Box spelled with 2 X's at the end. Today to order. To order one, use code FEARLESSBOX with 2 X's at the end of box. Today to save 10% off your order. That's Fearless-Box to save 10% off your next order. Puffy Swag Shop is your home for all your merchandise needs, from custom stickers to custom hoodies and more. You dress Puffies to do it right with quality in mind. Check out Puffy Swag Shop when you're next thinking about getting something custom for any reason. Goose's Rattle Can Shop is the official paid booth of the Fearless Broadcasting Network. Here, take your ideas and make them reality in the world of iRacing, from anything to dirt oval to GT3s. Goose's Rattle Can Shop can make it happen. If you're in need of or want a custom paint scheme for your iRacing car, think about using Goose's Rattle Can Shop. And thank you to our friends at Rock Bottom Racing for their support. Now, welcome everybody. Thank you for listening to those messages from our partners. I want to welcome everybody here to the broadcast. My name is Christopher Maxwell, and we're getting ready to get qualifying underway. So as we get ready to go here, we're going to be excited here. Go ahead and go to our TV mixed and see who's all getting on the track. We got a total of 27 drivers tonight in this race, going for a scheduled distance of 100 laps around Charlotte Motor Speedway for 150 miles. So it's definitely going to be interesting here as everybody gets on the track. Let's go ahead and go to the exciting cam. Let's go ahead and get to the exciting cam and see what we got for qualifying. All the drivers getting ready to go racing here, get qualified for what is 150 laps here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway tonight. See what is in store for us. So here we have Keep It Easily, number 27, getting ready to do his qualifying lap. Taking the green flag now. So we will see what he puts down here. So as we continue here, we will see what everybody is able to put down and get as their times. Beasley currently 4th in the qualifying lineup, now down to 5th. So good qualifying lap for him as we continue here throughout our field. So Kip easily is who we're going to be focused on right now. Here's Rick DeWeese in the number 86 car, currently 10th. See what he can put down for a second lap. Here comes the checkered flag. And there he is. He's completed his lap. Does he improve? No, unfortunately he does not. Here is Eli Raposa coming out for his up to pace lap. Here's Evan Fuqua in the number 70 car, currently 13th. Doing his second lap around the track. So let's see what Evan can put down. Evan up to a 30.9. Here's Dave Billings. Dave Billings currently sitting 17th in the number 70. And here is Johnny Barker, currently 9th in the number 6 car. And here's Landon Forrester getting ready to do his first time lap, doing his warm-up lap here in the number 39. So as qualifying continues here, folks, currently got a minute and a half left till qualifying ends. So we will see what happens here. Here he comes for your second lap. Now, taking the flag here. And that is the flag there for Landon Forrester jumping up to the P16. So that is Landon Forrester, and that is all the tracks that have got on, cars that have got on the track now. Let's go ahead and, as we only got 30 seconds left for the end of this thing, let's go ahead and lock into Chris Brown, the number 25, who's your current pole sitter, and pull up your starting grid. So I'm going to hide driver details here and pull up your starting grid. Starting in the number 25, P1, that's going to be Chris Brown. On the number 44 outside, P2, Dustin Coggin. P3, James Hislop in the 92. Alan Harris Jr. in the 99. Travis Sheed, apologies if I butchered your name, in 5th in the number 28. In the number 11, Chris Progar. Number 7, P7 in the number 72, Elijah Westfall. P8, Jason Willie in the number 13. Daniel George Jr. P9 in the number 36, Keep Easley in the number 27. Moving on to your next group, Johnny Barker in the number 6, starting P11, P12, Dalton Scheel in the number 85, P12, P13, Eli Raposa in P13, P14, Brandon Garand in the number 1, P15, the number 84 of David Glass, and Landon Forrester P16, the number 39. P17, the number 10 of Seth Jackson. And P18, the number 86 of Rick DeWeese. P19, number 62 of Frank Zingin. And the second, and P20, going to be the number 70 of Evan Fuqua. Continuing on here, number 14, P21 of Dave Billings. Number 9, P22 of Jonathan Weirna. P23, number 52 of Chris Melton. P24, the number 7, going to be Mason Hall. P25, number 88, going to be Kevin Roy. P26, the number 26, Michael Cole. P27 in the number 71, Daniel George Sr. And rounding out your field in the number 55, P28, Cooper Guptill. That is your running order tonight for your drivers. So we will see what happens here. All drivers are staged besides Cooper. So we will get ready to go. Here's your formation lap, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to go. It's only one lap to green. So these guys are taking the green flag as soon as they get back to the start finish line. 100 laps, the scheduled distance, 150 miles. And we will see what's in store here for your start running order for your racers. As they come down the back straightaway, it's Chris Brown in the number 25 and Dustin Coggins in the number 44 are going to be starting this race. Here. So, getting ready to go 100 laps around the beautiful Charlotte Motor Speedway here. Here we go. Nice and smooth. Getting ready to go to distance. 25 on the outside, 44 on the inside. Let's see what is in store for the opening race of the inaugural season of the BG Graphics Limited Truck Series. Pace car making a hard left turn into the inside. Getting ready to go green here, coming to the restart zone. Green flag out. We're underway here at the BG Graphics Truck Series. And let's see what is in store for us. Your leader, the number 25, getting a great start, and the 92 behind him of James Hislop getting in the inside and following in line, getting to the second place. As they all are spreading out here, getting ready to go racing. Caution is out. Caution is out. Caution is out early on in this race. I'm not sure if there was actually a reason for the caution. There may have been. Yes, there was. Let's go ahead and see what the reason for the caution was. Here's everybody crashing. All right. So, early crash, early on. Let's see who we have here. Looks like some contact between the number 9 and the number 14. And unfortunately, early contact for them. And we'll go back up to the 14 here. Early contact for them. Collected some cars early in this race. And that is unfortunate there for the numbers 14, 9, and 26. That being David Billings in the 14, Jonathan Wirenhaw in the 9, and Michael Cole in the 26 to start off your race. So we'll go ahead and go under caution here for what is the first caution of the night. So we'll see what is happening here. So, multiple cars jump into that pit lane early on in this race after one lap. So we will see what is the plan here. While we wait for us to go back green, we're going to go side-by-side racing to thank the proud partners that support our broadcasts and hear from their messages. We'll be right back after the...
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Real quick, you both stop real quick, double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth, get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Start Johnny Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish! It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish.
All right, we're back underway. Thank you for our proud partners for those advertisements. We're back ready to go racing here. Lights are out on the pace car, and we're ready to go back green here. It's still the number 25 of Chris Brown on the top spot. James Hislop making it up to the second place position. Dustin Cog in third. Travis Sheen fourth. Fifth going to be the 99 of Alan Harris Jr. Let's see what's in store for these racers here as we get ready to go green. Making the entrance into 3, and out of 4 here. Remainder distance is going to be 97 laps at the green flag. So let us see what's in store here for us. Pace car making the hard left turn down pit lane. We're coming to the restart zone. Restart is controlled by the number 25. Green flag in the air. We're back underway here at the beautiful Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Charlotte, North Carolina for what is 500 laps. Here we go, back underway here. See what can happen here. Chris Brown in a dominant performance here. Dustin Cog can get back up to that second place position. Can get a better run on the inside than the 92 of James Hislop on the outside. So we will see what happens here. Let's go ahead and go to the exciting cam. Got a little battle back here. Looks like with Daniel George Jr. and some others. Daniel George Jr. in the 36 here. Out front trying to catch up, currently sitting your P10 position. See what is in store. As we continue here. So nice, clean racing here. Here we got Travis Sheed in the number 28 start, and now back over to Daniel George Jr. See what we can do. Nice, clean racing so far as we see it here, folks. Let's go ahead and go throughout the field and look here. Looking at the number 11, who is up to second now. Number 11 of Chris Proger. In the number 11, up to second behind Chris Brown. Chris Brown's still in a commanding lead here. Dustin Coggin in third. In the number 44, and going back to Alan Harris Jr., who's in the number 99, currently sitting fourth. Getting troubled, though, by the 27 of Kip Easley. Kip trying to take over that fourth place position, early sitting in fifth. There's Kip Easley there, the number 27, trying to get to fifth. Moving back a little bit more, here's James Hislop, number 92 in third and sixth. Jumping back behind him, Elijah Westfall getting challenged by the number 6 of Johnny Barker for seventh now. Johnny Barker trying to get around on the inside, could not get it done. So it's going to be Elijah Westfall in seventh and eighth. Johnny Barker in the number 6, trying to hold on to eighth. Ninth going to be Travis Sheed in the number 28 here. Travis Sheed here in the Ghost Energy car. Beautiful car, I must say. Moving back throughout the field here, we got Daniel George Jr., the number 36, in that 10th place position. Behind him, Landon Forster, the number 39, trying to get up to the number 36 of Daniel George Jr., Landon Forster, trying to get battle for that 10th place position. Behind them, we got Dalton Schile in the number 85 in the 12th place position. Jason Wiley in the number 13, currently trying to get up there. Eli Roboza in the number 46 in that 14th position. David Glass in the number 15, currently sitting in the number 84, currently 15th in the number 84. Rick DeWeese in the 16th position in the number 86, currently right outside the top 15. Frank Zingen the second, number 62, currently sitting 17th. Brandon Grant sitting in the number 1 in the 18th position. Seth Jackson in the number 10, currently 19th. Rounding out the top 20 is going to be Chris Melton in the number 52. Going to be right there, sitting in the 20th position. Kevin Roy right outside the top 20 in the P21 is the number 88, trying to work his way up. Evan Fuqua in the 70, trying to see what he can do in the 70 here. Currently got Dave Billings in the number 14, trying to get up there to in battle for P22 in the number 14. 71 Daniel George Sr. currently sitting in P24. That's going to round out your field of everybody that is still in this race. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th is out of this race at this time. Going back to your leader here of Chris Brown in the number 25. Early still in a dominant performance. We got a battle back here, it looks like, for third between Chris Proger and Alan Harris Jr. See who possibly takes that, as we got side-by-side racing for third and for fourth and for fifth. So we will see what happens here. And it looks like Chris Proger is gonna secure that third place position. Alan Harris fourth, and then it looks like Dustin Coggin on the outside battling Justin Hillslop on the inside for that fifth place position. James Hillslop gonna secure it possibly. He does secure it at the line, but does he maintain it? That's what we're gonna figure out here. As we got a close battle, side-by-side racing here, folks. Trying to see who is going to secure what position here, as we are currently on lap 14 of 100. James Hillslop up front currently, and here's a battle behind them between Johnny Barker and Elijah Westfall. Johnny Barker making it around the 72 of Elijah Westfall, and now coming up to battle possibly the number 44 of Dustin Coggin for that sixth place position. Elijah Barker falls in place. Well, Harris, Dustin gonna stay on the bottom and block, but we'll see what happens for Johnny Barker here. Dustin riding that bottom line. See if there's gonna be a run on top. Upside here, it does not look like it, so we'll go ahead and go back. A new leader out front, Kip easily in the number 27. Kip passing the number 25 of Chris Brown for the lead here. And Chris Brown looks like he's falling off a little bit, maybe using stuff too early. Got the number 11 of Chris Proger heavy on his bumper going into turn number 3 here. So we will see what happens here as we are currently on lap 16 of 100. And here comes Alan Harris Jr. on the inside of Chris Proger, possibly seeing if he can find a gap. He does find a gap to the inside. Does he pull it off, though? Chris Proger having a better run on the outside. So looks like Chris Proger will stay on the outside here and secure third place still. Chris Brown still in that second place position, and Kip Easley in the top spot. As we look through your field here, as we see a close battle for the top 4, and Justin Hillslop in 5th. Dustin Coggin 6th in the 44. 6th, Johnny Barker in the number 6. Number 72 of Elijah Westfall currently 8th. Daniel George Jr. 36th in 9th. Number 28 of Travis Sleed in 10th in the number 28. Number 85 of Nolan Schile in the number 11. Number 13 of Jason Wiley in the number 13, currently 12th. Number 46 of Eli Raposa, currently sitting 13th. 14th, going to be number 84 David Glass. Landon Forrester, currently sitting in the number 39, currently P15. Frank Dingen the second, currently sitting 16th in the number 62. Brandon Gerard in 17th in the number 1 car. Currently in your 18th position, in the 10th position, Seth Jackson 19th currently, Rick DeWeese in the number 86, battling with Chris Melton in 20th position in the number 52, seeing if Chris can possibly take over 19th position. Right outside the top 20, you got Kevin Roy in the number 88, currently 21st. Evan Fuqua in the number 70, currently 22nd. Dave Billings in the number 14, 23rd. 24th, going to be Daniel George Sr. in the number 71. So as we go back to your leader, and we possibly have another lead battle here. Chris Brown getting a run on the inside of your leader, Kip Easley. Can Chris Brown secure it As we look here, Chris Brown to the inside. He's out front at the moment. It is still Kip Easley at the stripes. Can Chris Brown secure it though? So nice side-by-side battle here for your lead position here with lap 21, with 21 laps of the scheduled 100 laps completed. Oh, Chris Brown is falling back fast. That's gonna put Chris Progar in that second position. Here comes Alan Harris on the inside of Chris Progar. Now passing Chris Brown. Alan Harris is gonna be in that second place position now. Alan Harris in the number 99, currently in that second place position. We'll see what happens here as we got Mr. Dustin Congdon battling the number 92 of James Hillslop for that 5th place position. Looks like Dustin Congdon falling back, and James Hillslop now up to 4th. Chris Brown back to 5th, battling with the number 92 of James Hillslop for that 5th place position. Looks like James gets around him now. See what happens here. Here comes Johnny Barker on the inside. See if he can find anything. A nice close-knit battle here for your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th position here. So see what happens here. Got a battle right here between James Hillslop and Chris Progar for that 3rd place position. See if James can get around him. As 24 scheduled 100 laps have been completed here. So we will see what happens here. Oh no, Chris Progar in the wall. That's gonna let multiple cars get around him. He is now in that 7th place position. So that's gonna move James Hillslop up to 3rd, Chris Brown up to 4th, Johnny Barker up to 5th, 6th, Dustin Congdon and Chris Progar are jumping back down to 7th. So here's your leader, Kip Easley, out front by 0.7 with a 700ths of a second gap over your leader. 7/10 of a second gap over your leader. So Alan Harris still holding off that 2nd place position, but here comes two very prominent cars trying to get back up to the top 3. Top 2, so James Hillslop and then Chris Brown is the number 25. So we will see what happens here, folks. As they are closing in, here's James Hillslop looking to close in on your 2nd place car of Alan Harris Jr. See what is in store for him. And see what we can figure out. So Chris Brown right behind James, trying to get back up to the top 3, as he was here at pole sitter and an early leader in this race, getting past though and falling back. So we will see what happens here. As we continue here for what is 28 of the scheduled 100 lap distance. Here's possibly Johnny Barker to the inside of Chris Brown to take over that 4th place position. Does not look like he gets it done in that corner. Can he get it done in the next? We'll see. Falls back and getting a run on the bottom. Does not look like it's enough though, as Chris Brown still holds on to that. James Hillslop getting a little loose, moving to the high side, now back to the bottom. So looks like still battling with Alan Harris Jr., the number 99, for that 2nd place position. So go ahead and show you. Currently, it is 70 degrees outside, a lot of humidity, 11 miles of wind, and cloudy outside on the racetrack. So that is your weather right now. So we will see what happens here as Chris Melton making a name for himself, getting up to the 13th position. We're seeing him outside the top 20 for in the top 20 for a while, sitting in the 20th position, now up to 13th, battling with Brandon Grant for that 12th position. So we'll see what happens here. He currently your biggest mover in your race. So we'll see, go to the inside of Brandon, seeing if he can get a better run. Does not look like it. Possibly he does, actually. So Chris Melton up to that 12th position, now battling the 36th of Daniel George Sr. for 11th. See if he can get it done. So we'll see, possibly some three-wide racing here. Well, who knows? Cars are getting loose everywhere. Chris Brogar in the wall again. Chris Brogar, the number 11 car, falling back quickly. See if he gets back up to speed. Chris Brogar started up front, near the front of this field, now dropping down the middle of this field. So we'll see him continue back up here. Looking at Chris Melton, who is currently battling traffic to see if he can get himself into the top 10, battling with the number 36 car of Daniel George Jr. to get up to the top 10. Oh no, contact! Wow, wow, wow. Oh no, not clear, not clear. So caution is out, your second caution of the night coming out at lap number 31. So let's go ahead and take a replay and see what happened there. Wow. That car definitely caught some air though. Let's see what happened there for the number 52 car of, let's see, let's get the chopper cam. So here you have the number 52 of, see if we can get a better camera angle here. Number 52 car of Chris Melton, who was running very well, getting up to the top 10 almost. So let's see what happened. Slides up the racetrack into the number 1 of Brandon Grant. Up and over, and wow. Hard way to come to a stop there. So that is your second caution of the night with your leader, number 27, Kip Easley out front. So Kip Easley currently showing the way here as we have completed a lot of laps. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after these messages as they go to the pits. We'll be right back after this.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Real quick, people stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish! Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
GC Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
All right, we're back after those messages taken to our proud partners. And as you see, while under ad break, Dustin Coggins ended up having to make a pit stop, possibly got a speeding penalty. Unsure of that, but he's going to be starting P22 to start this P21 to start this restart off. So as we get ready to get going here, is back up front Kip Easley, Alan Harris Jr. on the outside. Let's see what happens here as we get ready to go back racing. So Kip Easley, Alan Harris Jr., Chris Brown, James Hillslop, and Dalton Child, your top 5. Here we go. Pace car making the hard left turn into pit lane. And getting ready to come to the restart zone. Green flag underway. We're back underway here. Kip Easley making a good jump on the start. Good restart. So we will see what happens here with lap 36 to start lap 36 of the scheduled 100 laps. So here we go. Chris Brown getting a huge run behind the leader, Kip Easley. See if he can possibly take it back over that lead after this restart. He does not. Kip Easley still out front. Chris Brown moving up to second. So here we go. Alan Harris back on the inside. Does Chris Brown actually tag the wall? Unsure. He's falling back quickly. That's going to put James Hillslop up to third and Johnny Barker up to fourth. Dalton Child still fifth. So it is still Kip Easley out front. So we will see what happens here. Now let's go to the exciting cam. Here we look at the number 36 of Daniel George Jr. battling in the 8th position. See what he can get done. So Daniel George Jr. currently 8th position. See what he can get done. Currently up 8th position. Early up 1 position. And look, if you look at the car in front of him, Frank Zugan the second in the number 62. Ride the Dente car, Chili's car. He is up 12 positions from the start of this race. So very impressive for him there. That's something to be very proud about. We'll see what happens here. Back on to Daniel George Jr. battling with Frank. Frank in the 7th position, Daniel in the 8th position. Daniel now trying to take over the 7th position. See if he can get it done. We'll see Daniel getting out front in the 7th position. Looks like he gets it done. Oh, wow. The 85 car, Dalton Child, gets into the wall. And, oh, boy, here comes a very hungry Daniel George Jr. in the 36, trying to get around him. Daniel George Jr. trying to getting around Alan Harris Jr. and now trying to get around Dalton Child here to take over the top 5. Not look like he can get around him yet. But he's going to try as we continue here. Your leader, Kip Easley out front. Johnny Barker up to second. Johnny Barker looking to possibly contest for that first place position here. See if he can get a run on the outside. Kip Easley still running out front here. But we will see. Kip Easley currently has led 27 laps today. And here comes Johnny Barker. Johnny Barker in the number 6 car to take the lead here. See if he can lead his first lap of the night on lap number 43. On lap number 42. So we will see here. Johnny Barker led his first lap of the race on lap 42. Now going to see if he can get a second one on lap 43. So, as we continue, here go the exciting cam. Daniel George Jr. up to 5th. Daniel George got 4th position for the start of this race, so very impressive for him. Johnny Barker up 10 positions. Your leader, Johnny Barker, up 10 position from the start of this race. Started P11, now up to P number 1. As we watch Daniel George Jr. here battle with Travis Sheed in the number 28 for 4th, possibly. You'll see here what happens. Going all the way down to the bottom. See if he can get a run. Here's Travis Sheed in the number 28, battling side by side with Daniel George Jr. Daniel George Jr. looks to get around him. Can he clear him, though? Looks like he is clear of him now. So Daniel George Jr. securing that 4th place position now. So very good for Daniel George Jr. As we got a battle back here between Chris Brown and Alan Harris Jr. So see what happens there. Looks like Chris Brown's holding on to 7th. Has led 15 laps of this race. Currently at 7th, trying to hold on to it. So continuing on. Go back up here to your leader, Johnny Barker Jr. Johnny Barker, who's currently really led 4 laps. And keep easily behind him. Keep easily led 2nd. 27, try to see if he can get back up to that lead position. Wait for the right time to do it. James Hislop, currently 3rd in the number 92. See what he can get done here. So James Hislop trying to wait and see when the perfect time to strike is. Then we got Daniel George Jr. currently 4th. Travis Sheed currently 5th. Dalton Child currently 6th. Battling with Travis Scheid for 5th. Chris Brown currently 7th, battling with Alan Harris Jr. Alan Harris Jr. currently 8th. Frank currently sitting 9th. Elijah Westfall currently sitting 10th. David Glass currently sitting 11th. Dustin Coggin, driver who we talked about a little bit, started 2nd place. Got a speeding penalty, I believe, during the yellow flag. Had to go to the server to the pits. So Chris Proger currently sitting 13th, battling for the number 11 position. Moving on back to Eli Raposa, currently 14th. Landon Forrester, currently 15th. Kevin Roy, currently 16th. Evan Fuquay, I have been told it is Fuquay, thanks to the comments, so thank you for telling me that. Evan Fuquay, currently sitting in your 17th position. Dave Billings, currently 18th. Seth Jackson, currently 20th. Daniel George Sr., Seth Jackson, 19th. Daniel George Sr., currently 20th. Chris Melton, currently 21st. And Rick DeWeese, currently 86. Number 86, currently 22nd. Going back up to your leader of Kip Easley here. Kip Easley taking back over the lead from Johnny Barker. He is now back up front here. So we will see what he can do as we are at the completion of this lap. Be at the halfway mark of this race. 75 miles have been completed of the scheduled 150 miles. Or 50 laps of the scheduled 100 laps. So here we go. And let's go ahead and go to the exciting cam here, see what we can find. It still wants to focus. Here we go. We got some excitement here. Travis Sheed battling the number 62. And we'll go back here to Elijah Westfall. Let's go back to this battle between Frank and Travis. Frank gets around him to take over P7, up 12 positions from this race. Frank currently your biggest mover of the race here. As we got a battle back here between Daniel Harris, Travis Sheed, Alan Harris, and Travis Sheed. Alan Harris looks like he's going to be getting around him. So Alan Harris Jr. gets around the number 28 there, and go back up here. We'll go ahead and put away the driver details and continue on with this race. So still Kip Easley out front. See what he can get done. Come back here to Travis Sheed, currently sitting in P number 9, trying to see what he can get done. See what is possible for them. So as they continue here on lap 53 of... So here we go, as we have it on the excitement cam. See what's exciting going on. As we see, here's Alan Harris Jr. in the number 99. Oh, Frank looks like he's coming up on the top 5, 4th and 5th place cars. See if he can possibly get around them. He's backing off a little bit, letting them battle it out. Wait for a mistake here. 5th and 6th car. So 5th and 6th car going to be of Chris Brown and Dalton Scheil. So we'll see what Frank has in store for them. Frank all over the bumper of that 25 of Chris Brown to the inside of Chris Brown now. See if he can make it stick. He does. So we'll look at this battle here for a little bit. See what Frank can get done, as Frank is your biggest mover of the race, as I said before. So, look like he gets around, does not get around anybody, and they are trying to gap him a little. Caution is out, caution is out. Let's go ahead and look at that. This is the number 11 of Chris Proger. All right, looks like Chris gets loose off the bottom and gets loose off the off the top, off the bottom, and spins her around. Everybody avoids it. Single car accident there, it looks like. We'll rewind it just to make sure, but it looked like a single car accident. I did not see any contact. Does not look like there's any contact there. Does not look like there's any contact there. Nope, no contact. Just a single car accident. Looks like Chris Proger unfortunately getting loose there. So go ahead and come back here to your leader, Kip Easley. Third caution of the night, coming out on lap number 55. So 56 laps completed of the scheduled 100 lap distance. So we will see what's in store for us. While we're under caution here, we're not going to go side by side. I'm going to personally thank some of our partners. This broadcast of the BG Graphics Truck Series is brought to you in part by BG Graphics. BG Graphics is a graphic design company specializing in company logos, iRacing logos, race winner posters, schedule layout, and designs. Pick up BG Graphics for any of your design needs. I want to thank the 802 iRacing League. The 802 iRacing League is a community built off the integrity of online sim racing, with several other series to offer besides the limited truck series. We also currently running 2 different series, both using the NASCAR Next Gen car. The 802 Winston Cup Series, which has a 3,500 I rating cap and is entering its 7th season, which starts Sunday, May 10th and runs weekly. And entering its inaugural season, we have the 802 Elite Next Gen Series, which has a 3-week preseason starting on Thursday, May 14th, with the regular season starting June 4th. For all information on the 802 iRacing League, find us on Facebook or join our Discord. The 802 iRacing League podcast. The 802 iRacing League podcast is a weekly podcast found on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Check them out where you find your podcasts. Lightning Lardy's Barbecue Catering is a food catering service in northern New York area, specializing in all things barbecue. Lightning Lardy's does weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, weekend parties, and the list goes on. For more information, check out their Facebook page. Never trust a skinny cook. Josh Lawn Care, which is a property maintenance service located northeast of New York, doing lawn care for both residential and commercial properties. Services are mowing, landscaping, excavator work, tree services, spring and fall cleanups, along with snow removal in the winter month. Find more information at Josh Lawn Care Facebook page. And we want to thank all the partners that support Fearless Broadcasting. Premier Racing Setups, your one-stop setup shop for all your iRacing needs, from being a beginner of the C-Class Open Truck Series to to qualify for the eNASCAR Coca-Cola Series qualifier. You can trust Premier Racing Setups to get you to the checkered flag and in victory lane. And next time you go to order a setup, you can use code Fearless15 on your next order to save 50% at checkout. Juicy Spire Studios is one of the lead content creators in iRacing, taking your dreams and making them reality. From custom iRacing photos to trailers for your next league, you can trust Juicy Spider Studios to do the job with the highest quality in mind. Exceed your expectation and exceed your expectation. Check them out when you're next looking for anything graphic design related, video related, or animation related. Thank you to Admin Box, the official race control button box sponsor of the Fearless Broadcasting Network. If you're looking to get an edge on the competition and having the best equipment, you need to get yourself an Admin Box today, based simply for iRacers and people that do race control. You do not want to miss this system. Go to www.adminbox.com with 2 X's today to order one. Use code Fearless-Box. That's Fearless-Box BOXX today to save 10% off your next visit. Puffy Swag Shop. Puffy Swag Shop is your home for all your merchandise needs, from customer stickers to custom hoodies and more. You can trust Puffy to do it right with quality in mind. Check Puffy Swag Shop when you're next thinking about getting something custom for any reason. Use Rattle Shop as the official paint booth of Fearless Broadcasting, here to take your ideas and make them reality in the world of iRacing. From anything dirt, oval, GT3, Reeves Rattle Shop can make it happen. If you're in need of or want to custom paint for your iRacing car, think about using Goose and Rattle Shop. And thank you to our friends at Rockbot Racing. As we get ready to go back under the green flag here, it is Kip Easley in that top spot. Chris Brown on the outside. Pace car making the hard left turn in the pit lane. Let's see what happens here for this race. So, get ready to get going here, folks. Here we go, here we go. We're back underway here. And still keep easily out front. And here's somebody in the mix, the number 62 of Frank Zizian, battling for your 4th place position, currently battling for 3rd next to Chris Brown. See if he can get around him. He does get around him. Frank Zizian up to 3rd. Backs off a little bit just to keep out of trouble. See what he can do here. Frank on the bottom, Chris Brown on the top. See what happens. Frank possibly going to take 2nd from your 2nd place runner of Alan Harris. He does, gets a little loose off the bottom. Yikes, Frank unfortunately gets loose off the bottom and backs down to not wreck anybody. Unfortunately there for Frank, dropped that down to 15th, see if he can work his way up. As we are currently on lap 62 of 100. It's still Kip Easley out front. With a 1 second lead over your 2nd place of James Hislop. So, see if they can reel him back in here. So we will see if they can reel him back in here as they continue on. It's still Kip Easley out front. So Kip Easley out front, still James Hislop closing the gap though to reel in your leader here. James on newer tires. Your leader did not choose to pit this last go around. So this will definitely see, we'll definitely see how this plays into effect for your leader. So wow, look at the gap closement on your leader Kip Easley by James. So we will see here. Closing in fast and closing in quick. Kip going to the inside, James going to the outside. Can James get around him, or will he get around him this corner? It does not look like it. Kip's going to move to the top, but James to the bottom. Here's the battle for your race lead. James on the inside of your lead of Kip. Now James overtaking Kip, and here comes Johnny Barker to take over Kip. So 2 cars on fresher tires that pitted this last caution. They're going to be out front. It's James Hislop, Johnny Barker, and Kip Easley, your top 3. So Kip possibly regretting not taking tires this last go around, as he is falling and falling fast. That's one thing about NASCAR that is very interesting, folks. The strategy and thoughts that go into each and every caution and pit stop that happens. So, as you see, those older tires are not working wonders for Kip here. As we go up here to James Hislop in the number 82 and number 6 of Johnny Barker in the number 6. We will see what happens here, folks, as we are on lap 67 of 100 currently. So, we are over halfway to see who takes this home. So, as we continue here, so let's go back to the exciting cam here. See what's exciting about this race. Here we got the number 25 of Chris Brown, your pole sitter, going around lap traffic, it looks like, right now. Trying to go around the number 1 of Brandon Grant. Brandon involved in an incident earlier on in this race with the 52 car of can't even think of his name, Chris Melton. So he is currently still lapped down from that. So Chris Brown now backing out of it, trying to get a better run. Chris Brown, here is the number 44 of Dustin Coggin. Dustin Coggin currently, caution is out. It's like Daniel George Jr. went off track. Oh, wow. Here we got some contact with the 52 of Chris Melton, just speaking of him. Oh wow, coming in hot. Chris Melton gives the bump to the 36 of Daniel George Jr. Daniel George car didn't like that. It goes into Chris Melton, and caution comes out for that. So, as what's going to bring out your 4th caution of the night here. And I think Kip Beasley's really liking this caution right now. So Kip Beasley falling 2 positions back from the start of the drop of the green flag, the last green flag. So he's definitely probably going to jump to the pits, take tires. So as we are under caution here, folks, we'll be right back with side-by-side action. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Real quick, double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish! Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
All right, we are back here live, folks, after those messages. It's currently James Hislop up front, Johnny Barker second, Landon Forster third, and Seth Jackson fourth. Fifth going to be Dustin Coggan. So we will see what happens here for our next green flag. Green flag going to be dropping on lap 73. So we'll see what happens. Getting a nice slow pace going down the back straightaway here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's now officially night racing, so we'll see. As we're coming to the green flag here, folks, for what is the 5th green flag of the night, coming to the restart zone. Hislop, Barker, green flag in the air. We're back underway. Hislop getting a good restart there, and we will see what happens here. Gotta watch out for that 27 car now on fresh tires. So we'll see if that 27 car of Kip Easley can get up to the front now that he's on fresh tires. So here we go. Kip Easley making quick work of the car, of some of the cars, up to 5th. Seeing if he can get into 4th. Go ahead and look at Kip Easley on the inside of 4th now, getting a good restart. He gets around 4th, now going up to 3rd. See what happens here. I want to keep our eyes on Kip Easley as we got 27 laps to go in this race. On the inside of the number 39 of Landon Forrester. See if he can get around him. Chris Brown in the wall there, tags the wall, keeps going though. No issues there. Kip Easley gets around him. Now coming from the number 6 of Johnny Barker. See if Kip Easley has anything for Johnny Barker now. A quick work of that restart and being on fresher tires. We will see here. As we get going, as it laps dwindle down, 25 laps to go till the finish of this date. Of this race. Here comes Kip Easley on the inside of Johnny Barker. See if he can get in front of him. He does. Gets around 2nd. Now into 2nd. Can he get to your leader of James Hislop? James up front by 30.3 seconds. See who can run the better race here with 24 laps to go. Closing the distance. Closing the distance quick, actually. So we will see what's in store here as he continues to close the distance. James slides up to the top. Kip stays on the bottom. James is the wall a little bit side by side racing. Who's going to be the leader out into 3? Into 3 it's going to be Kip. Taking the lead in 3. Exiting 4 it's still going to be Kip. Kip Easley going to be taking back over your top spot here. So going back through the field, we got Dustin Coggan here, the 44. And looks like Chris Brown working his way up, trying to get around the number 39 of Landon Forrester. Getting around him. Chris Brown currently in that 6th position. See if he can get around Alan Harris Jr. Here's Landon Forrester here in front of Dustin Coggan. So we will see what's in store for this race. As 19 of the 28 cars here are on the lead lap. see. Here's Justin Coggin going around everybody. Justin Coggin going around everybody and taking over that 6th place position. With only 20 laps to go here. So let us go look at your leader. Your leader of Kip Beasley up front. Johnny Barker taking over the 2nd place position from James Hislop. So Kip with such a outstanding lead over the track and continues to expand 1.02 seconds in front of your 2nd place. But it continues to expand. We'll see if anything happens. If anything happens here that's going to bring out a caution or cause a dramatic change in the race. So they're battling it out, and Kip Beasley says, you guys keep battling, I'm just going to keep expanding my lead. 1.5 seconds over your 2nd place car at 1.6 of James Hislop. And it keeps expanding here, folks. Possibly going to get into the 2-second range, actually. So we will see here as the laps continue to dwindle down. As your leader, as your leader, Kip Beasley officially has a 2-second gap on your 2nd place car of Dalton Schile now. So very impressive, dominant performance here from Kip. Started in the 10th, I believe, 9th position or 10th. I cannot remember his exact starting position. But he is up front and very dominant with that said. So as we continue here, still nobody closing on your leader. They keep falling back. When we go to our blimp cam here, you'll see there's nobody around him. There's nobody around your leader. A 2.3 second gap on your 2nd place car. There's a 2nd place car, Dalton Schile, but as you see, it's almost half a straightaway back. Dalton Schile looks to be, oh no, maybe not. He kind of closed some seconds off. Oh, he is. So, going back to that camera here, as Kip Beasley still out front with 14 to go. Kip just hoping there isn't another caution here. So we will see what happens as the laps tick down. Lap 87 of 100 completed. 13 laps to go. So we will see what happens here. And your leader, Kip Beasley, still expanding that gap on your 2nd place and beyond. We'll see what happens here. Let's go ahead and go back to the pack. Here we go. We got a battle right here between Chris Brown and the 11 of Chris Broker. So, here's a battle here, folks. So here's some good racing right here. See what we can find. Kevin Roy up to 9th place, currently up 16 positions from the start of this race. very impressive race for Kevin Roy. So we will see what happens here. Muskikaga gets in the wall there, it looks like, falling back. There's only 10 laps to go for your leader, Kip Easley, who's got a 2.8 second lead on your second place car. So we will see what happens here, folks. So as we continue to go on here, what a dominant performance by your race leader, Kip Easley. So we'll go ahead and pull up his stats. Kip Easley led 60, is it 59? Yes, 59 of the scheduled 100 laps tonight, and has done impressive work. Now a 3-second lead over your second place car. As you see there, your second place car entering the front stretch as he is almost 3/4 of the way, back stretch as he is 3/4 of the way through it. So very impressive run by Kip Easley here, coming to lead 60 laps of tonight's total race. There you go, 60 laps led with 8 laps to go. See what happens here. So we will see what happens here with only 8 laps to go. And the lead still expanding here. Alan Harris Jr. up to 3rd. As you see here, Alan Harris Jr. up to 3rd. So that's pretty good. As we say, Kevin Roy up 16 positions. See if he can maybe make it a nice 17 positions here. If he can get around the 46 of Eli Raposa. Does he make it stick? He's on the high side. See if he can make it stick around Eli. He does. So that's up 17 positions from the start of this. Can he make it 18? We do not know here how many positions he'll go up. Currently sitting 8th. Getting some good closing distance on the number 11 car, Chris Proger. We will see what happens here. There's only 5 laps to go. Elijah Westfall has an issue. Not sure where he went. Not sure. He's just falling back. So as the laps dwindle down here, we'll go back here to this battle. We'll go back here to the impressive run by Kevin Roy, up 17 positions. See if he can make it 18 or more. But we will see here as the laps dwindle down for your leader, Kip Easley. See what Kevin Roy can get done. Very impressed by Kevin Roy's performance tonight. You know, that's a lot of spots to advance in. A very good points night for him. So we will see here. As we continue along here, a 4-second lead for your leader, Kip Easley, over your second place car of Dalton Shiles. Let's go ahead and go to the blimp cam and see how big that gap truly is. As he's coming to 2 to go for your leader of Kip Easley here. Here we go into 1. See if we can even see Kip Easley here. Go to camera 2. As we go along the wall here. There's Kip Easley battling with Alex Harris. They're battling, but it is not even a thought in Kip's mind about them battling. as they keep dropping back. Here we go, coming to the white flag. 1 to go for your leader of Kip Easley, coming across the stripes. 1 to go for Kip Easley here. Very dominant performance here. Has led 67 laps. Will be lap 68 laps at the checkered flag. Here comes Kip Easley here. Down the back straightaway for what the final time into 3 out of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, winning the inaugural first race of the 802 Limited Trucks BG Graphics Limited Truck Series is going to be Kip Easley in the number 27, taking it home tonight. Wow, what a race by Kip Easley there in the number 27. Wow. Dominant performance there by Kip. And, wow. What a race. So Kip Easley bringing it home here. P number 1. 67 lap sled. Started in the 9th position, I believe, or 8th. Shifted down the gears to give us a little celebration here. Your winner, Kip Easley, showing us how it's done here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Burn her down, Kip. Burn her down. We'll see if he burns it down here as we get ready to interview some people. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. This is what winning's all about. Dominant performance by Kip. And we will pull Kip in here after he gets done with his burnouts. Such a great race by Kip there. So we'll let him burn it down here. And when he is done officially, we'll pull him in. What a great race for the inaugural race of... Oh, wow. So he is just burning it down. Amazing work there by Kip. So we'll let him burn it down here. And there goes the motor. He's done. Let's pull him in. So we will wait one moment as I see if I can get move perms. So we will wait and see if I get move perms. If not, I may just jump to his channel. We will see, we will see. Alright, I'll jump to his channel real quick. If he's still in there, he is not in there. So, looks like there's no interviews tonight. So, guess that's a race. We will have an interview tonight. Congratulations, Kip Easley, on the win. So, congratulations, Kip Easley, on the win. Dalton Shiles, second. Alan Harris Jr., third. Well, folks, that is all for us tonight here at the 802 Racing League. Thank you all for watching the BG Graphics Limited Truck Series. My name is Christopher Maxwell. I want to give one last shout out to all of our proud partners that support our broadcasts. We will... we will see you all here. See you all here. Oh, they're waiting for me. Okay. Oh, they're in the waiting booth. Okay, they're here. They're here. Okay. All right, hold on. We're going to get this broadcasted here. I didn't see them in there, so my bad. All right. Why can't I move it here? All right, we'll go in here. Hey guys, sorry about that. We had I didn't see this channel up here. That's lovely. I don't have move perms in here, so I can't move them in here. So, all right. Hello, Alan. How's it going? We're trying to get everybody moved in here.
Okay.
Because I don't have move perms to move people in here. This is lovely. Yikes, hold on. Yeah, I know they're in the waiting group, Chris. I can't move them. Hold on. Let me see. I still cannot move them. So we'll give it 1 second. See if I can get these guys in here. All right. You know what? Alan, if you just want to join up in the waiting booth, we'll just interview all you guys in the waiting booth.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey, guys, we're going to interview you all in here because I don't have perms to move you to the broadcasting booth. So, that works out. First off, first off, congratulate you gentlemen on the top 3. Let's go ahead and start from the top to the bottom. Kip, dominant run tonight. 67 laps led, my man. What was it that you found that made it so dominant of a race for you tonight?
I wish I really knew. I just the track just kind of suits my driving style a little bit. Truck felt good. I think it was just one of those perfect setups with the combination of the track temp and the night sunset to night, and just the track suiting my driving styles really just kind of fell into my favor a little bit, I feel like, in track position.
Absolutely, man. You know, watching that race, you decided there when the caution came out and everybody pitted, you decided to stay out. Man, how much were you hoping for another caution?
Well, I was banking on it for sure. I thought there'd be another one, and it was too early for me I felt like, to take the tires, and I just thought there would be another caution, even though we could pit and make it. I was really nervous, though. Luckily, I got a good launch there at the restart, and got far enough out that by the time the tires caught me, I had enough gap between that and the folks that didn't.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, I don't know if you were paying attention at lap gaps or anything, but you had a 4-second gap here on your second place car coming to the finish line. So quite impressive, dominant run for you. Congratulations there on your win tonight. You got anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out?
No, I just want to thank my teammates, and obviously appreciate the admins and everything putting it on, and look forward to next week.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your win, Kip. We'll see you next week. Moving on to your second place runner, Dalton Shiloh, the number 85. Dalton, what an impressive run for you, my friend. Not the win, of course, but up 10 positions tonight from the start of this. Man, you got to be happy about that at least.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I kind of messed up quite a bit in qualifying and looped it on the lap 1, and then just had my second lap. So started back a ways, and then got some good runs, ended up banging the wall like halfway through the race, and then that second pit stop where everybody went in and took tires, I didn't take tires and got my damage fixed instead, and then went in and took tires on that last stop, and it really helped me, and just burnt my stuff up before I could catch Kip, just running too hard through the field.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, nice, clean racing, side-by-side racing for you guys, starting 10th, seen you a lot in the top 5, top 10 area, what did was it just timing and cautions working on your side that got you up front, or was it a lot of just managing traffic too?
I think that first run set me up because I saved quite a bit in the first run, and then there right before the caution, I started really gaining some positions. I believe that's where I went from like 10th to 5th, and then I dropped back quite a bit when I pitted with everybody in that second pit stop, that second caution. But then just luckily I was able to drive it back through the field, and then I got lucky with that third caution and went in and took the tires. So nope, just a little bit of luck and just hoping on the timing, really.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your second place finish. Is there anybody you want to thank or anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Dustin Coggin for showing me this league about 15 minutes before it started tonight, and had a great time, and just thank the admins for putting it on.
Absolutely. Well, Dustin Child, congratulations on your second place win. Moving on, Alice Harris Jr., number 99. Third place, man. You were up front most of the night. You know, you were up there quite a lot of the night, actually. You know, you're in the mix quite a bit. You know, what do you feel like you needed there at the end of the run, maybe to get second, or maybe even get up there to Kip to take the win?
Oh, I don't think I was taking the win from Kip. He was on rails tonight. I think the only thing that might have been able to get me maybe the second place run was just to be a little bit more patient on the throttle while I was catching him there. But it was a lot of fun, clean racing. Happy I joined this league, so we'll see what's in store next week.
Absolutely. You know, this race was definitely a lot of clean races, but it was definitely a lot of like traffic managing and managing where every car was on the track. Did you have any strategy going into this race? Any idea of like what the plan was to kind of keep yourself up front, or were you just kind of go with the flow and coming up with it as you go?
Well, at the beginning of the race, I was just kind of going with the flow, and then we kind of got into a long run there, and I'm usually a good long run driver. I like to save my tires a little bit, so that kind of helped me. And then I kind of messed up in one of those runs. I hit the apron. I think I fell back to maybe 10th, close to 10th, and then the caution came out, and that's when we stayed out. So I think the top three, maybe four, stayed out, and we were able to get tires there on the second to last caution there, and just kind of managed through traffic that way.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, congratulations on third place for the opening race. That's going to be a great points night for you. Anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to shout out at this time?
Just want to thank the admins for putting on a pretty good league. We'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but I'm happy they accepted me, and I'll be in the Sunday league too. So we'll see how it all goes.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on your third place finish for the opening race tonight. We'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. That is all of your top three competitors. And with that, folks, we're going to see you out of here. My name is Christopher Maxwell here with Fearless Broadcasting. Here to say thank you for watching the 802 Racing League and the BG Graphics Limited Truck Series. We'll see you all next week as the schedule moves on. We are actually headed to the lovely track of Michigan Motor Speedway for 70 laps. Going to be an interesting race there. Fast track. So definitely we'll see what happens there. I believe that's next week. I think. Yeah, that's next week. Okay. Yeah, that's next week. So we'll see you all there. Thank you all for watching. Go ahead and check out all of our proud partners. Thank you to all our proud partners that sponsor and support the league, the broadcast, and we'll see you all next time. With that said, have a great night. God bless, and goodbye.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Real quick, double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race. This isn't just another online league. And this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.